for super license number 8. Our first braking point is at 100 meters. We're going down into first gear and then we're short shifting up into second. As we're going through our Rouge and Radion, this is pretty much flat out. You can let off if you want to just to be safe, but you can go flat out. At the end of the camel straight, we're braking at the 100 meter board. Stick as close to the left hand side as you can, this will give you a better exit into the chicane. Staying in second gear, being light on the throttle as we're going round, just let off if you need to, you don't need to brake. Heading down to the hairpin, we're braking just before we get to the curb in on the left hand side. Again, staying in second gear, lightly on the throttle as we're going round. And then we're braking just before we get to this second red painted section in the fencing. Staying in third gear and using all of the track limits on the exit. Heading down the hill, and then we're braking just after the 50 meter board. We're braking, letting off, letting the car turn, and then we're getting back on the throttle. As we're coming towards this right hand out, we're braking just as we go under the canopy, sticking as close to the inside of both of the corners on the chicane as we can. No need to brake, just let off, let the car coast round. It is quite difficult to see here due to the ghost, but we're braking before we get to the orange and red curbing on the left hand side. Using as much curbing on the exit as we need to for a good exit. Cutting this curbing on the inside, letting off slightly, and then back on the throttle using the outside curbing if we need to. As we're heading round through Blanchimont, this is a corner that you're going to take flat out. I did lift slightly, as you can tell by the accelerator, but this is still something you do flat out. Then we're braking at the 150 meter board. You're aiming to cut a lot more of the first curb than I did here. You need to position your car pretty much half and half as you go over it. This will give you a much better exit into the second curb. But we end up finishing with a 209.9.